93.29 GAA and a 93.7 save percentage. No wonder that Gorman has been the go-to guy for this Impact team so far. On the other side, Matisse Bars, 3-2-2 on the season, 3.18 GAA, and an 88.7 save percentage for the Sussex, New Jersey native. Sustained pressure from the Chiefs as Mangio tries to take it in. Lukowski keeps it in at the point. Lukowski still with it, across to Anderson. He puts one on. Mangio right at the doorstep. Can't get it around Gorman. Keeping it in is Kovac. Kovac with a sharp shot, blocked in front by an Impact skater. Rose on it again. Back across. Anderson at the point. Across to Lukowski. Mercer starting to buzz here. They've got the only 3 shots on net. Lukowski cranks one. Save there by Gorman. Back across again. It's kept in again by Kovac. Mercer looking to be first on the board, just like where they were last night. And instead it's the Impact taking it out. They'll clear out of the zone. And taking it out of there is Charlie Nelson. Full Sail line, gotten anything directly onto Matisse Bars quite yet. Block from Cade Pratt, but he can't get it out of the zone. DeTrue right at the doorstep, couldn't pull the trigger there. Finally, it was pulled there by Wapas. And Matisse Bars, a good right fielder grab there. At the dot as Andrew Wapas made his premier debut last night against Mercer. One of 3 skaters that made their debut at the premier level for this Impact team. Pratt digging at it in the far corner. He can't come up with it. Elmira will take it out. Lukowski is just able to keep it in the zone. And now it'll finally pop out as Elmira looks to get set. Turned over. Burst of speed from the second line. Blocked in front by Tino Cristella. Sets it up for Jacob Honsick the other way. Rather, that was James St. Clair who could just get it back to the opposing blue line. Second unit on here for the Chiefs. It's a 3-on-2 the other direction. LaFay couldn't get around. Bars makes a good save with the pillows and keeps this game scoreless. First shot of the afternoon as Hobbs is brought down there by LeClaire. Coutu looking for somebody at the doorstep, and they score. Eloy Robert with 2, and I believe Luca Hobbs had the extra point somewhere in there. As back on it again are the Impact. Blocked in front by Bonino. Bonino and Pratt will come together. That'll set up shop for Elmira before center line. He'll turn it over. McCune finishing his check as he gets back into it. A 1-on-4 and a big hit there from Cooper Anderson. Laying the body there into Graney. Cristella and McCune. Frazado trying to take it away. Instead it's kept in. Shot just goes wide of cage. Back on into there is Rindo. Rindo still with it. Sets it across for McReynolds and a save there from Bars. 12:53 to go in period number 1. Elmira leading 1-0 off of a goal from Eloy Robert. Chiefs are able to win the board battle the other direction. Kept in for the moment. McCune just trying to get it out of his own end. And finally brought back out by Tino Cristella. Not for long, Elmira resetting. Back across was James McReynolds. It's his 3rd line is remaining on here for the Impact as Francis Rose will reset. Trying to spring it across and got all the way to Sam Strand as Rose tries to take it in. Already some line combinations and sorting here from Kevin St. Jacques early in this one, trying to get the boys back into the game. Shots even at 5. Mercer had the first 5 shots of the game. Elmira with the second 5. They lead 1-0. Long range pass across. Strand plays the body but lost possession for the moment. LeClaire keeps it in. Strand had it in his skates but lost it. Rose was tracing after it. And LeClaire will throw the hit at the half wall. Bonino gets railroaded right at the blue line as he just had to get rid of it. And we knew that after last night's routing from Elmira, we knew that this was going to be a physical game. Holding at the far point is Elmira. Shot from LaFay goes wide and out of play. Trying to keep it on is Elmira. Playing the pressure. Lukowski skates it past the red line, trying to get it out on the backhand. Now Anderson has to take it away, and he's pickpocketed. Breakaway opportunity on the bars, and he makes a beautiful save. Quick shot goes wide, and Leclerc will skate it out of harm's way as he will come down along with Hobbs. Rather, that was Furtado who he came down with. Official scoring on the goal. Loy Robert from, no surprise, Liam Coteau, and Will McGregor will get his first point, his first assist, rather, of 24-25. 2 goals on the season and no assists for the Ottawa native. Cutting back with it the other direction is Elmira. Shot blocked in front. McCune racing after it along with Furtado. Cristella tried to lay the body there into Michael Bottrell. And Mito will send it away, but the pass a little too ahead for Thomas Leclerc. Detrue gets absolutely lit up as LaFay was racing after it. Graney gets a hit from Benino in the corner and blocked by either Matisse Bars or Francis Rose. 8 now to go in period 1, leading by 1 is Elmira, as icing will be waved off once again. Pratt racing after it. Pratt trying to get it to St. Clair at the doorstep, but he couldn't quite get to it. And the impact coming the other direction. Good block there from Cooper Anderson, but it's taken back away by Furtado once again. Is Aloy Robert. Robert with time and space. Anderson trying to hound him there as Detrue will deliver a hit. Pratt gets it away to Benina before Sabre will lay the body. Elias Chaffin makes his debut this weekend in the lineup, at least. After being out yesterday, being in that 6-2 win at Bridgewater against the New Jersey Rockets. Trying to add a physical aspect to the play from Kevin St. Jacques. Seam pass aside, 2-0. Anderson waiting for options. Elects to get it back across to Blaze Lukowski. Lukowski trying to get it away. Rose was able to tap that, so icing is waved off as Manja will throw a hit on a McGregor on the corner. Closing on 5 to play in period number 1. Rose looking to tie this game up at 1. He's crunched into the boards. Leclerc on the far side receives a hit from Hobbs. LaFay keeps it alive. St. Clair had the puck jump over his stick, and the impact coming down the other way. Bars will slow the tempo. St. Clair gets it across. LaFay the other direction. Pass skips over the stick of Cade Pratt. And it's taken back the other way. LaFay will track after it with Matisse Bars. McCune is racing after it, dumped in by the impact. LaFay behind his own cage, but he is pickpocketed again by Graney. Graney around, getting set up. Frazado trying to stick lift it. Graney drops it back. Shot through traffic and just goes underneath Bars and trickles wide. Graney back on it again. Gets it to McGregor. McGregor tried to get it to Bottrell. LaFay's first clear was out. This is back across to Frazado. We couldn't get quite possession, but most importantly, they were able to clear the zone of the Chiefs. Cade Pratt on it again, but the puck rolled off the tape. Just trying to get it out of harm's way. It was Pratt, an elevator player between the NCDC and the Premier team here for the Chiefs. Pratt back on it. Time and space for Cade. Try to get it to Frazado, but he was tied up. And the impact coming with it the opposite direction. Lit up into the boards there was Michael Benin. As Bottrell, rather that was Detrue, was hit. And St. Clair a little bit behind the pass. Can't quite get it. Rondo will take it away, and Elmira will reset. 2:25 to play in the first period. Impact looking to double up the lead. LaFay trying to stick it out. Opening 5 minutes as in that opening period. Opening 5 of the period. But for the last 10 or 15 minutes, Elmira with a lot of sustained zone time, as hitting the boards was Robert. Coteau the other direction for Robert. Lukowski and Robert will come together, as this is Elmira the other direction. Big burst of speed as Hobbs will take it on the left wing. Robert had it, lost it. Hobbs trying to take it away. Robert back with it. Pass intercepted there from Leclerc. But Monjo a little bit too behind the pass, and he's going to be called off from the impact. So they look to sweep the weekend against their Atlantic Division rivals. Elmira, the top team in the Atlantic Division for the Premier League. Mercer looking for the upset to try to sweep the weekend. And just offside there with back across to Robert, and he'll skate away on the left side of the cage. Dumps it back to Coteau. Coteau railed into the boards there by Kovac. Rather, that's Benino. Shot saved there by Matisse Bars. His first save of period number 2. And hard on the boards there, Todd Maddox-Souza holding Benino. Benino give him a little whack after the fact. Hobbs back across with it and able to clear the zone there where the Chiefs. Skied high and out. Icing is waved off. As going back for it is McGregor. McGregor has to take it away from a screaming Peter Kovac. McGregor the other way. Puts a shot on, blocked in front. Rather, that was Caden Wood. Back the other direction. Falling to one knee was an impact skater. And taking it out is Francis Rose. Rose across, try to get it over to Nate Monjo. Instead, it's taken back here by Michael Bottrell. Bottrell sends it in. Save again there by Bars. One-time chance, they score! Rowe, the captain of this Elmira team, and Detroit will cleanly win the faceoff. Back on the far side, Rindeau with time and space. Rindeau, rather. That one fluttered high in the air, remains in play. Mercer will take it back in the other direction. Big burst of speed from Cade Pratt. As Perdome right next to him. Pratt backhands a shot, goes off of Gorman's skate. Pratt with it again. Trying to get it around, goes between the legs, and nobody was home. Meador was tied up, and that'll go out of play. Meador and Detroit meet. Mercer wins the draw. Puck flutters back. Meador back with it. Sets it up for Perdome. He just shoots it wide. Meador on the follow-up opportunity. Can't get anything on it. Perdome keeps it alive. Meador back across to Perdome. Perdome looking for his first goal right at the doorstep, and Pratt couldn't get a handle on it. Rindeau the other direction. 2-on-2 the other way. Rindeau in a 2-on-1. Out instead, it's kept in by Elmira. Behind Bars' cage goes Steven Saber. Saber pinned into the half wall there. It looks like Pratt. Somebody else is Souza also in the battle. Winning that one. Shot from the point. Bars makes the save. Shot from long range from McGregor, it looked like. Racing after it is Saber. He'll try to finish his check as Mercer takes it the other way. Getting out of a hit there was McCune. Souza back on it. Still with it, but he is put into a spin cycle. Mercer will take it the other way for a brief moment. And this is Souza the other direction across to Will McGregor. McGregor collects the loose change in his own end. And get it across to Tyler Detroux as Detroux is lit up into the boards there by Tremblay. Anderson back with it across to Strand. Strand cutting back. Sends it across. Monjo will see it flutter off of him. And Gorman makes the stop. Let in 9 goals to Elmira so far this weekend, and all of them have been in a row. As McGregor will send that back across. Digging at it is Rose. He'll get it, but Monjo, rather that was Frazzado who couldn't keep it in. Frazzado on it again as Kovac will lay the boom into Luca Hobbs. Back the other way. Quick shot, sticked aside by Gorman. That was Kovac who gets lit up head first into the boards there by McGregor. Coteau the other way. Coteau through the defense. Coteau fires. Coteau goes wide. As trying to spring Caden Wood as Wood will go after it. Blowing a tire in the corner was Furtado. He loses it for a brief moment. Trying to get it out are the Chiefs. But this neutral zone game has been rigged. Garone with a dump and chase. Slowing the puck is Bars. Nearly lost it. And a wholesale line change for Elmira the other way. Nearly a good pass on the tape to Pradom. Pradom back with it as his top line will come back out. Pradom sandwiching Wapas between himself and Tremblay. Shot patted aside by Gorman. 9 to the weekend for Katu, who is putting together a very impactful performance for this Elmira team. No pun intended there. Betrayal trying to get after it. Sending it across for Wapas. DeTrue from long range just goes aside. And Hansik is back on it. Kept in by DeTrue. Bouncing puck right in front. Follow-up opportunity blocked by Matisse Bars. Back the other way is Cade Pratt. Pratt trying to dance to the D, but he had Tremblay in front of him. Taken it away is Pradom, back to Tremblay. Tremblay fans on the pass and taking it away. There nearly was Wapas. And Mercer just trying to get on the board here any way, shape, or form. Pass deflecting off of Monjo's stick. So the icing is negated as Monjo lays the boom there on to Detroit. With about 46 points combined coming into today. And probably have about 5 points themselves at this point. And it's actually going to go to Eloy Robert, his second of the night. So the power line will convert there. Robert gets his second of the night, 13th of the season from Hobbs and Cotu. So Cotu, 10th point of the weekend for the Grand Prix Quebec native. And it makes it a 4-0 hockey game with Mercer trying to get back into it. Racing after his Pradom, can't get anything off. And Pradom hit by the pass. And he is ailing just a little bit, skating gingerly back to the bench. But trail the other way. Taken away from Graney is Frazada, but he is Cato. Wood back on it. Lifeford trying to get it out of there. Lifeford with a burst of speed, but he is cleanly pickpocketed by Robert. Back the other direction. Cotu sends it across. Pass will come all the way out of the Mercer end. And Wood will send it back up for Hobbs. Hobbs a little too far on it. Benino back with it on the far side. Benino lines it off of the stanchion, coming all the way across. Kovac wasn't able to get back on it. Back on it. Hobbs across, right in front for Robert. Nearly put it in between the 5 hole of Bars. Hobbs coming together with a Mercer skater on the far side. Sending it back. This one. Anderson wins the draw, and it comes all the way back out. Trying to get it out of there is Cade Pratt, as Pratt absolutely lays McCain into the corner. And Detroit answering after it. Anderson keeps it in, and bring it all the way back out there was Detroit. And that'll not go for an icing as it was on net. Detroit lays the body on the far side. Monjo the other way. Even numbers between the Chiefs and the Impact. Monjo puts a shot on, blocked in front by McCann. Rose racing after it with fresh legs. Detroit right behind him. This is D'Souza the other way. Nobody was home as McGregor will keep it in. Able to shoot that on net to Matisse Bars to negate the icing as Pradom will come together with Detroit. Pradom on it. Sends it up for Kovac. Kovac for Monjo. Monjo tries to put it on, blocked in front by McGregor. Detroit back with it. Long shift for the captain of this Elmira team as McGregor will send it outside of the zone. Gets it past the red line are the Impact with under 60 to play here in period 2. Monjo trying to get something going with a goal here, with the Chiefs trailing by 4. As it'll be laid out, Lifer nearly lost it, and he does lose it. But Betrell blowing a tire at the worst possible time saved Mercer from going down by 5. Leifert sending it up. Sending across. Lyford thought the Chiefs were offside. He tagged up, but he didn't have to. Back the other way. Robert with 2 already so far. Puts it in. No goal and a good... As Elmira looks to close things out for their 12th win of the 24-25 campaign. Bars will cover up the loose change. And here is Rose will meet in the draw with Betrell. Rose wins the faceoff. Cristela sends it up. Try to get it out of there was Peter Kovac, but he's pickpocketed by Betrell. Bars will take it back, had the stick lift off of him, and Betrell nearly took it away for Steve Dangle. Dang it. Kovac across, Graney with it. Graney pickpocketed by Rose. Rose tried to split the D, puts a shot on short side, and Gorman makes a good stop. Chiefs trying to get back into this game, and they need to score an early goal here in this third period. A lot of aggressive coming back out here for Mercer as Elmira looks to hold on to a 4-goal lead. Rose cuts away from Graney. Graney pickpockets him instead. Graney tried to go around. Betrell on it, looking for a second save there by Bars. Follow-up chance blocked in front by Lukowski. That was DeTrue looking for an opportunity. Anderson Lukowski, long stretch pass to Peter Kovac. Kovac is brought down at the opposing blue line, and he tries to get back into the play. Good blockage from Lukowski, sets it up for Meador, who's surrounded by Cotu, Hobbs, and Roberts as they'll win the draw, but it comes out. McCann racing after it, McCune trying to get it around. St. Fleur will come back with it. McCune will get it past the red line to negate the icing once again. And Connor McCann in his second game at the Premier level, playing a pretty decent game so far, as visualizing him as an extra skater. Same thing with Andrew Apas for all 3 skaters that made their Premier debut last night. 3 stalwarts from this elite team for the Elmira Impact. The stalwart for the Premier team is Luca Hobbs, trying to get it out of there. Hobbs playing a stint with the Wolves of Westchester before coming up to Elmira, New York. Short side opportunity. Robert, who got the goal scoring early in period 1, gets his 3rd of the afternoon. And looking for more here is Elmira. Lyford lost possession of it. Cotu back with it. Cotu across, trying to get it over to Hobbs. As it's Tremblay. A burst of speed out of Gabriel Tremblay the other way. Cuts back with it. Trying to get things going as Pradam will throw a hit. Lukowski sending it back as that one nearly going into the Elmira bench. Goes off of the high glass right in front of it. And the Impact resetting once again. Robert again. Robert in front. McGregor trying to get his 2nd point of the afternoon. Steered out of the slot by Tremblay. Turned over by Cotu. Cotu with an opportunity, rather that was Hobbs trying to get it to Robert for a Baker's hat trick. Instead, this is Jacob Pradam, gets it back. Monjo puts a shot on, waffle boarded out of play, but take on Westchester and Red Bank in a couple of their final home games of 2024. Kovac trying to take it away, but he's not able to hold possession. And ultimately, tonight has just been about puck luck and a lack thereof. Cristela sends one in, blocked in front, and hitting the deck there was Todd Maddox-Souza. And he gingerly trying to get off, and it's going to be